Good afternoon, everyone. This is Kellyanne from Divine Messages and the High Priestess Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is going to be a collective reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Aries. I'll be taking a look at your recent past as well as your present and near future energies for you, and also at any obstacles or challenges that you're currently working through. I'm going to be asking Spirit for advice or messages to help you along on your soul's journey today as well. Excuse me, I've already pre-shuffled with your energy, Aries, so that we can get started. Remember that if this reading does not resonate with you, please be sure to take a look at your moon, your Venus, or your rising signs, because there may be some helpful information there for you that you can use, okay? Today I'm going to be using the Wandering Star Tarot for your reading, and I'll be clarifying with the Tarot of the Divine for you as well, okay? So let's get started. There's a little bit of a glare here. Hold on. Let me try to adjust my camera. The sun, it was raining all morning here on the East Coast, and now the sun is kind of blaring through my window. Hopefully you'll be able to see. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my loved ones and ancestors that have crossed, thank you for this gift of divination, and thank you for your blessings and for your protection today. As I attempt to clarify and interpret these messages and advice that you are channeling through me, I ask that you please be as clear as possible, Spirit, so that I may interpret your messages correctly and provide guidance to my Aries seekers. Okay, so right away, I'm getting the Four of Wands. What else do you have for my Aries? I'm also getting the Judgment card in reverse. Let's get one more for that. I'm going to move these down out of the sun so that you can see them, hopefully. Okay, let's get one more for that. Okay, and I'm also getting the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So what I'm strongly getting here, Aries, is that in the recent past, you may have had a difficult time making a decision about something that involved your home life, okay? Something that involved the union in the home between the two of you, if you're with a person, or just your overall home life in general, right? And the reason you may have been having to make a decision is because you may have realized in the recent past that whatever you were holding on to, whatever you were like clinging on to very tightly, whether that be a person or an idea or a mindset or even a physical object, you realize that those things are not what make you happy, okay? Now, of course, money makes things easier, you know, but if this is a situation where you may have had to let go of something that you once thought had more relevance to you or maybe more weight in your life, you started to realize that letting go of that, or possibly letting go of that mindset where that was the only way that you felt secure, or that's the only way that you felt stable, was possibly giving you a lot of difficulty because it was something that you held dear for a very, very long time, okay? Now, because it was affecting your home life here with this Four of Wands card, I'm strongly getting you having a hard time like accepting or having like an awakening about this, possibly this new mindset or this new kind of way of doing things in your relationship here. Now, if you're currently single, this is definitely you maybe changing your way of thinking or changing your way of doing things. The Judgment card, when it's in reverse, has to do with possibly you maybe not being able to kind of see the signs or see the red flags, and possibly because of that, it was affecting the harmony within your home. Okay, it had to do with, you know, affecting that like stability or that foundation in your home life. Okay, so we're going to get some clarification here and see what's going on. Okay, Aries. So what is this Judgment card here in reverse? This one's already wanting to come out, the Six of Wands. This is about somebody wanting to feel successful, wanting to feel recognized by their person, wanting to feel like they're being heard, like they're receiving positive reinforcement or attention from their person. Okay. And possibly if you weren't, that's possibly why maybe you were having a hard time like letting go of something, like letting go of the idea of, maybe needing this person or needing a certain amount of money or security, because that's what made you feel secure and stable. But at the same time, it may have been causing an issue here in your home. Okay. Let's pull one more for that. Why is the Four of Pentacles here in reverse? Whoop, why is the Four of Pentacles here in reverse, Spirit? Okay, I'm getting way too many. Let's try that again. Why is the Four of Pentacles here in reverse for Aries? Because the Four of Wands really has to do with stability. It has to do with like, everyone kind of being in a harmonious atmosphere, right? It has to do with everyone feeling secure, to be able to express themselves, to be, kind of free to express their opinions, free to kind of be creative. There's like a nice flow. There's like a nice harmony there. But because of this Four of Pentacles in reverse, it's definitely like a situation where maybe the foundation or savings or some kind of security just wasn't there. And maybe you were basing your security and your sensitivity on those things. And when it wasn't there, it was kind of making you have a hard time, with your decision making. So you have like the Fool card here, major for Aries in reverse. You have the Queen of Wands, and you also have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So what I'm strongly getting here, again, with this Four of Pentacles in reverse, is that somebody was afraid to start over. Somebody was afraid to have a new beginning. Somebody may have felt a little bit embarrassed or even foolish about something. With this Queen of Wands, this is fire energy here. So this could be you, Aries. This could be Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is a feminine, mature feminine energy here. So take it how it resonates. Somebody who maybe originally was very passionate or in hot pursuit of something. Somebody who was like motivated to go after something or have a new beginning. And then they kind of retracted that energy. They started feeling like less motivated, or maybe their self-esteem wasn't that good. And as a result, it affected your ability to have a new beginning with something here, right? With this Ace of Cups, like a possible missed opportunity in love, or a missed opportunity in a relationship, or some kind of creative opportunity, because possibly you were missing the signs here with this Judgment card in reverse. All right, possibly you were missing, the red flags or things that, you were like avoiding paying attention to, and that kind of lent itself to this situation where there was a missed opportunity here. Okay, so let's move into your current energy, and we'll see what obstacles or challenges you might be working through and see where you're at. Okay, Aries. So can I have some energy for Aries, please? Some energy for Aries. What's the current energy for Aries, please? What's going on? Oops, thank you. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands. So you might be getting some good news here. Or you might be getting any news, possibly an email, a letter in the mail, conversation, communication. Sometimes the Eight of Wands can have to do with travel. It can do with long distance communication, possibly. But usually it has to do with some kind of news coming in. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on for Aries. Spirit, can I have some more energy for Aries, please, about this good news? Okay, so I'm getting the King of Cups in reverse. This could be a water sign, possibly Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm getting the Hangman, definitely Pisces energy. And the Knight of Cups, also water energy. Lots of water here. Okay, so what I'm strongly getting here, Aries, is that you or your person may be feeling like you're kind of just waiting around, like nothing's being done, like there's no movement, there's no progress. It's kind of like you're in a state of limbo here, right? And while you've been in the state of limbo, you've been like reflecting, you've been thinking about things, and you might be trying to see things differently. You might be trying to see things from a different perspective, whether it's you changing your mindset about something or trying to see things from your person's perspective, okay? And the reason that you're doing that is because I'm strongly getting this energy of somebody kind of feeling a little bit unsettled, right? Like with the Knight of Cups, there's always like this back and forth energy in possible like romantic gestures or like loving feelings towards somebody. The Knight of Cups, when it's in reverse, can be somebody who like kind of gives you the sense that they want to like pursue something, but then at the same time they retract that energy, leaving you very confused, right? So there's like this constant like unstable kind of energy about it, where sometimes you feel like this person is completely enamored with you, and at other times you may be feeling like this person, you can't read them, like you don't know where their head is at. And it can have to do with possibly like going off on a quest, or even possibly, it could involve a proposal, in terms of like a commitment. But then at the same time, they can pull back that energy. So because it's in reverse, it's like somebody's giving you maybe mixed messages here. That's what I'm strongly getting. Now with this King of Cups, this is a mature masculine energy here, but take it how it resonates with you. With this King of Cups, this could be somebody who is having a very hard time managing their emotions right now. This could be somebody who maybe even is in therapy because perhaps they're depressed. They're having a hard time navigating how they feel about a certain situation. Possibly there was some kind of situation in the past that left them feeling, with this missed opportunity, this Ace of Cups here, feeling like, they're very sad about something. This could be somebody who is having a hard time expressing how they feel. So with the Eight of Wands coming in, what I'm strongly getting is there may be some kind of, either if you haven't had this conversation yet, you will be soon, about how somebody feels about a situation and why those feelings that they're having, they feel like possibly it's affecting your ability to move forward. And they feel like they're in this sense of like limbo, like this state where you're just kind of hanging around. Right? It may also be somebody feeling like they're sacrificing something in order to move forward, and that might be causing that sense of limbo or that hesitancy to move forward with this Knight of Cups. So let's get some clarification here for Aries, please. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. What is this news or this conversation, communication that's coming in? Because it definitely has to do with emotions. It definitely has to do with how somebody feels, or why they're not really able to kind of move forward at a steady pace. What is this Eight of Wands here for Aries? Okay. Yeah. And now I'm getting the Five of Cups. Wow. So with this Five of Cups, either you or your person is kind of like possibly healing from something that caused you a lot of sadness in the past, something that was lost, that caused you a sense of regret or grief or sorrow, okay? But because it's in reverse, it's like you want to get rid of this energy. Like you're ready to just move on from it. You don't want to deal with it anymore. You're tired of being sad. You definitely, want to leave the past in the past, and you want to move forward. So let's see what's going on with this Knight of Cups. Because the fact that they came out with that King of Cups in reverse is strongly, giving me that somebody definitely was depressed or sad about something that was lost. Now, this could be an actual physical passing of somebody, or it could just be like the ending of a relationship or some kind of situation. Okay, so now we're getting the King of Cups in the upright. So, with the King of Cups overall, this is a person who's very stable in their ability to give love and receive love equally. This is somebody who is very loving, generous, kind, caring. So that's what I'm really getting here. I'm really getting that somebody just wants to leave that sadness, whatever happened in the past. They want to move away from that, but it is having an effect on their ability to move forward. But there's definitely some kind of loving energy here. This person definitely loves you. And this is definitely an energy of somebody who is able to, be 50-50 in a loving relationship. This is somebody who's stable in their ability to give and receive love, but for whatever reason, maybe the sadness or depression from something that happened in the past is kind of like affecting them. And it's kind of preventing their ability to see things maybe clearly a little bit, because of that underlying sense of sadness that, subconsciously may be still there with this Knight of Cups energy, that back and forth energy that I was mentioning. But there's going to be some kind of conversation about this. okay, where, you'll probably clear the air and then you'll be able to, see how things are, because I'm definitely getting a sense of a loving energy here. Okay, so let's go to your near future energy, Aries, and see what's going on here. Okay, let's see. Can I have near future energy for Aries, please? Near future energy for Aries. All right, so I'm getting that Queen of Cups, and you have the King of Cups. Definitely a divine pair here. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, so the Queen of Cups, is the female counterpart to this King of Cups. She's also in reverse, so she may also be feeling some sense of sadness or having a hard time regulating her emotions as well in this situation here. Definitely somebody who normally exhibits a lot of creativity, intuition, compassion, a nurturing energy. Now, there is this Five of Swords in reverse, which is similar, almost to like the Five of Cups in reverse, like just wanting to repair the damage from the past, wanting to kind of, it's almost like wishing that things didn't go down the way that they did, or like somebody's all up in their head with regret and remorse about a certain situation because they feel like something may have been said that may have been hurtful and they wish they didn't say that. Something like that, where somebody's kind of like trying to repair, something that was done or some kind of behavior that was exhibited, and it's leaving them feeling very guilty, like they're all up in their head about it. This could be you, or it could be a person. Okay, I'm also getting the Hierophant, and I'm getting the Seven of Cups. Okay, so what I'm strongly getting here, Aries, is that in the near future, all of your possibilities and choices that you've been kind of thinking about moving forward that may have been very confusing to you are going to become very clear. All right. So, some of the choices may have been looking like they were very extreme choices. They could have been based on, your instinct or passion or interests or whatever, like moving forward, like what you were kind of thinking about doing. And some of them may have kind of presented themselves almost like in an elusive kind of way. Like you weren't really sure what the best choices were for yourself. And possibly there may have even been some delusion in your sense of like, what exactly was, going to, work here. But now everything's kind of, becoming more clear. All right. And the reason that things are becoming more clear is because the Hierophant card is coming out, which is major for Taurus. The Hierophant card really has to do with tradition. It has to do with structure. It has to do with like commitments. It has to do with like a mature energy between two people. It's like a leveling up energy where your level of commitment is growing and it's moving forward. Okay, which is good because, like I said, with this Five of Swords, somebody definitely wants to kind of repair whatever was done. So, moving forward with that, it's maybe, you wanting to kind of reestablish that sense of commitment between the two of you and possibly, move forward in your commitment with one another. So possibly it has to do with like, let's say if you were, I don't know, living together and now you're planning on getting engaged, or possibly you're deciding to take your relationship, to the next step, like maybe you were dating and now you're moving in together, something like that. So it has to do definitely with, having the knowledge and the wisdom that you need, which definitely would speak to this Eight of Wands, this good news or this communication or this conversation that you're going to be having about, what your options are. Everything's going to become very nice and clear for you. So you're able to see what's what. There's not going to be like that sense of confusion that you had over here. Okay. So that's what I'm strongly getting. So let's clarify this for you, Aries. Tell me about this Five of Swords energy. Too many. Jeez. Tell me about this Five of Swords energy. Tell me about this Five of Swords energy, please. Tell me about the Five of Swords energy. Why is the Five of Swords here for Aries? Oof, I got one flipped over here. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. So here's another Knight. So it's like, I see. Okay, so what I just saw in my head was somebody being like very passionate, very like very driven, very demonstrative in how they feel about you, like very motivated to succeed, very passionate. But at the same time, then it's like they pull their energy back and then they're not exhibiting that. So it's like you're getting like mixed messages here. That's what I'm strongly getting. And possibly this is fire energy. So this could be you, Aries, right? Leo, Sagittarius energy. So, with the Knight of Wands, this sometimes could be somebody who's a little bit of a player or somebody that's kind of, is used to getting what they want in terms of, their passion or their energy or something. And it may have been causing a little bit of a rift possibly between you and your person. And possibly there may have been words said, which had to do with this Five of Swords and that person feeling a little bit guilty about, saying those things and wanting to kind of retract them. Right. The Knight of Wands is usually somebody who goes after what they want. They usually get what they want. Right. It's somebody who's very good self-esteem, very driven, to kind of pursue something. Hot pursuit, definitely. All right. Let's talk about this Seven of Cups here for Aries. Why is the Seven of Cups here in reverse? And we're getting the 10 of Cups. Yeah, because possibly, with all of these choices, it's like, it's very unnerving, right, to have so many choices. And as a result, with this 10 of Cups, you may have been worried about, if this was going to be good for your relationship and your home life and the harmony within the home, right? So like with all of these choices ahead of you and all of these changes, and then you have this Hierophant card here. So it's kind of like, what I'm strongly getting is that it's kind of like it's giving me like an unsettled energy here moving forward. Like things are not set in stone here. Like this, I'm getting like a sense of change. With this Knight of Wands, like pursuing something new. And because you have all of these choices and options here, it's a little bit unsettling. That's what I'm strongly getting for this Queen of Cups person. You may be possibly dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. It's definitely water energy here. Doesn't have to be, but there's definitely like a sense of it possibly causing a little bit of maybe strife here in the home with maybe what you're choosing to pursue in the near future. Let's get one more for that, and then we'll move into some advice from Spirit and see what's going on. Tell me a little bit more about the Seven of Cups here with these choices. Tell me a little bit more with the Seven of Cups. I am getting this like loving energy here, and I'm definitely getting the energy of commitment, and I'm getting the energy of, definitely there's care here. There's, definite sense of two people caring about each other with all of these cups. But I think the issue here may be somebody may be feeling like they just don't know how to proceed, or they're nervous about proceeding here because they're worried about it affecting your relationship here. Okay, tell me more about the Seven of Cups, please. The Eight of Swords. Interesting. So I'm getting this like self-defeating, self-limiting headspace here, right? So somebody may feel like they're kind of stuck and bound to like a certain way of life or a certain person or a certain way of doing things, right? But really the Eight of Swords is more like, it's almost like a self-sabotage card where your pattern of behavior, whether this is you or your person, the pattern of behavior with this person, it's like they want to move towards something that they're passionate about, and they go about things in a certain way, but then it kind of backfires, right? And the reason that it backfires is because you're kind of doing it to yourself, right? It's like a self-limiting, self-defeating way of doing things. So whether that's, maybe in the way that you're handling things or the way that you're pursuing things, and possibly retracting your energy or something like that. That's, what I'm strongly seeing, which may have to do with all of these choices that you're making. Like you're just not maybe motivated to kind of, pursue your choices here. And it's very unsettling for the other person. Let's see. Tell me about this Ten of Cups in reverse. Because I feel some changes coming here. I feel like there's something new around the corner, or some new way of doing something, or a new chapter. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, you have this Four of Coins here, the Four of Pentacles. It's like somebody's holding on to something too tightly here. Somebody's like afraid to let go of something, out of like fear, maybe finances, maybe living arrangements. Now, remember I said with this Hierophant card here, this has to do with like leveling up and progressing in your relationship and your commitment. So it could, with this Ten of Cups in reverse and this Four of Pentacles here, have to do with maybe you two living separately and then moving in together. That's what I'm strongly getting here. And, your options are here. And possibly with that self-defeating, self-limiting mindset that maybe one of you has, it's causing a bit of issue, right, with this Knight of Wands, because it's like you're passionate and you're moving towards that, and that's you express that that's what you want, but then you retract that energy and change your mind. Sometimes the Seven of Cups can have to do with changing your minds, because there's so many choices and options and ways to handle something here. Okay, so let's look at some advice from Spirit. Excuse me. Let's see what we have for you, Aries. Too many. Advice for Aries moving forward. Getting that sense of change, but I am getting that sense of love here. And I am getting a sense that there's some choices to be made here. All right, I'm getting the Queen of Wands in reverse, more fire energy, and the Six of Swords. So what I'm strongly getting from Spirit, Aries, is that you need to leave the past in the past, right? It's time to explore. It's time for new discovery. It's time for moving on. So your past way of doing things, needs to go bye-bye. You need to let go, let the past be in the past, and kind of move forward, right? Because with this Queen of Wands in reverse, this is a feminine, mature energy. Can be a fire sign, doesn't have to be, but somebody that maybe presents as very fiery at times, right? Leo, Sagittarius energy. Somebody is feeling a little bit unsettled here. Somebody is definitely feeling a little less motivated or nervous to pursue something, right? Maybe their self-esteem is not that great right now, or maybe they're just very hesitant to pursue something. And normally this person is like a leader, definitely focused, goes after what they want. But somebody may be feeling like they're kind of out of sorts a little bit. And it might have to do with changes, leaving the past in the past and moving on, and possibly taking a new path for either you or your person or both of you. Okay, so let's clarify the Six of Swords. Boy, things are sliding out all over the place. Let's clarify the Six of Swords here and see what Spirit wants you to know. But I'm definitely sensing, it's time to do that. It's time to just move on. It's time to, water under the bridge, like let things go and see what's going on. You have this Five of Wands here. There's definitely like a competitive energy here, right? You might be feeling a sense of a lot of competition, or a sense of almost like a combatant energy, like you have to defend yourself and always kind of like, it's kind of like this energy of like defending what you believe in, or like defending, what you want to do, or what you feel you want to do moving forward, like in terms of maybe a new position, a new job, a new project or something that you're working on. So, I'm definitely getting like that sense that there's some kind of energy here. And I got that over here too, that you're concerned about your choices and options moving forward, because you're afraid of letting go of your past way of doing things, or past living arrangement or letting go of like something, leaving it behind, and then moving into this new level of commitment with this person here, which I believe may be a water sign. That's what I'm strongly getting here. Now, let's just see one more for this. Tell me about this Queen of Wands in reverse, Spirit. Because what I'm strongly getting here as your advice is that if you don't leave the past in the past and kind of show that you're ready to move forward and level up in terms of your commitment here to this person, it's going to cause some strife. It's going to definitely cause some arguing here. That's what I'm strongly getting. The Strength card is in reverse here. This is major for Leo. It's in reverse, so like you might be feeling a little bit like timid right now. Like you might be feeling nervous. You might be feeling like you don't feel as strong as you normally would. Like you feel a little weak, a little defeated, depleted. Possibly, sometimes change can make us feel that way, especially when we're not sure of our options with the Seven of Cups. And change is difficult. So like moving on and leaving the past behind you, maybe new living arrangements, moving forward with your commitment with this person, maybe moving, into a new kind of opportunity for yourself here, is what I'm strongly getting. And, I am showing that, you need to do that. That's the first card that came out is this card about moving on and moving forward. Because if you don't, it may lead to like some conflict and competition here. Okay, with the two of you. So Aries, this is what I have for you today. I hope that this reading has helped you. And if so, please comment, share the video, and subscribe to my channel because every subscription helps my family and I appreciate your support so very much. I hope to see you at your next reading. Please always remember to keep gratitude in your heart no matter what. Thank you and God bless.